That's a banger.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
a good one. And it says Happy Holidays from BMW. So
Short and sweet and so relevant.
So relevant. Like they want to go hug each other and they can't. That's a great ad.
Yeah.
That's a great ad. Good job, BMW. Welcome back to another episode of the Monarch Social podcast, where we discuss all things digital marketing.
Yes, in hopes to give you, the viewers at home, some valuable insight into this digital marketing world.
Makoa.
Morgan.
How are you, man?
I'm good, dude. A little bit tired, but hey.
I know you're tired. This week.
It's been a long one. I mean, we're filming this on Saturday. We had a photo shoot thing this morning.
We've already done a photo shoot, video work, set up, takedown, and then set this guy up.
Yep.
I know you're tired.
I am, but hey, it's good. No other way I'd like to spend my Saturday.
Yeah. You got Christmas shopping after this.
Yes, luckily the lovely lady's taking care of some of that, and I won't have to figure my way through the mall. The mall is the last place I want to be right now.
So other than today, how's this week been? Tell me about it. Tell me about what's going on. How's everything going?
This week has been good, man. We've got some we have a lot of things that have just launched, and so right now we're reading a lot of data, trying to get some insight that will obviously help us, kind of dictate what we do next, and change up some strategies based on what the data's coming in.
Yeah, recently we've had 3 new ad clients come on pretty fast, and getting all their ad sets, their campaign set up and launched has been a huge thing that you've been working on.
It has been, and it's been one of those, we just have to get stuff up. I can't emphasize that enough. You need to just get your ads up and running, and then, again, let the data decide what you should do
let
next.
Facebook do its thing.
Yeah.
Let it do its learning phase. Let it do its thing. Figure out the data, but I know you're busy.
Yeah, man.
I had to convince you to do the podcast.
I was like, let's do this on Sunday. And then Sunday would roll by and I'd be like, oh, the last thing I want to do. But I'm glad. Like I said, we're here, knock it out, cap off this week with a nice long Saturday.
Well, this is the thing, Koa. We're capping off the year with this podcast. Not just the week, but for everyone listening, this will be the last podcast of the year.
Dun, dun, dun. Thank God this year's over.
So with that being said, last week's episode was short and sweet. We talked about traditional Christmas marketing, right? On digital media, what the landscape of the marketing
pretty
genre.
much the same, because pretty much all Christmas ads kind of have the same feel and go along the same lines, same storytelling, same
bold heartstrings in your face.
It's pretty much products kind of putting themselves in that same story, and in whatever their product highlights.
Yep. And so one of the things that I said last podcast was I wanted you to look at some ads. I wanted to look at some ads, maybe bring them, and we're going to go through them.
Yes,
good,
we are.
Bad, the ugly, the great. I think we got some good ads.
I think they're really good ads, man. I think that...
I don't even know if we chose bad ones to talk about.
I mean, there's a couple we can critique, but really, in all reality, I think they're all really good ads.
I do too.
Entertaining, yeah. You guys will all see them.
Yeah, so but right before this, we were going through all the different ones that we brought to the table, and we chose the best ones, and we're like, yeah, let's just talk about these ones. These ones are good. Like, these are all noteworthy.
Yeah.
So,
and the directors, the actors, everybody did a really good job in not only doing Christmas, but also having the little COVID kind of twist on it.
Yeah, these ads, I think, encapsulated the crazy year that we've had. Christmas, bold. It's the traditional bold and the heartstrings.
Yes.
Like, these ads that we're going to go through kind of did all of those. Not necessarily all the heartstrings. There's a couple in here that didn't do the heartstrings, but I think they encapsulated kind of like that thing. And then there's one ad that we chose that doesn't necessarily have to do with Christmas, which is my top pick.
It was a good one.
It's a good one.
Very relevant.
Really, really relevant. So anyways, how do you want to do this, Coach? So we have these ads. We're going to jump into them. Are we going to watch them live on your...
Yeah, so what I think we should do is let's pull them up on the computer, and then for the viewers at home, we'll put the screenshots in the video. So
perfect.
You guys can get it. And what I want to do is kind of go over like our thoughts as we're going through the video a little bit. You know, kind of have a little commentary on the videos, and then at the end we'll dissect them.
Perfect. So the first one, let's get it teed up and ready. The first one's coming at you from Miller Lite. This is one that I showed Koa.
Yes, I'm like, you can't do a Christmas ad without
beer,
some sort of beer company.
Yeah, you need alcohol in the holiday.
They're the legends in the advertisement industry.
Yeah, Budweiser, Miller Lite, but this Miller Lite one I think is really good. They're taking something that's very traditional about Christmas, poking fun at it, and going.
They do a good job.
Let's start this.
So this one's titled "Farewell Work Holiday Parties. 'Tis Miller Time."
'Tis Miller time.
All right, let's dive into this.
Happy holiday. Happy
Ooh, we're gonna have to cut the music for copyright.
Yes. So I like it looks like they're doing it kind of reminds me of the mannequin challenge.
Yeah, so a bunch of people in the workplace right now, for just our listeners if you're not watching on YouTube. It's a bunch of people at a work holiday party, and they're all frozen, but like the lights are still going, so like it is like a mannequin challenge.
Yes.
And it says the best thing to come out of 2020 is an end to the work holiday parties.
Here's some more time with real friends.
And then it shows people in a house drinking Millers together.
Yep.
That's great.
That's good. It's very like I said, it's got a lot of the Christmas vibe into it, and it obviously still hit the COVID key.
Oh, yeah.
By having that at the end, you know, saying, look, here's the let's pause this. Here's the spending time with real friends. I thought that was a big jab at COVID. You know, you're forced to spend time with real friends. And then obviously the end to typical holiday parties.
Oh yeah, it punches you in the face with a classic Christmas song, "Happy Holidays, Happy Holidays."
Yes.
Right? Punches you in the face with that. There's that big bold Christmas, typical marketing strategy, if you will. Takes you back a whole year
to when Christmas parties were a thing.
To when Christmas work parties were a thing.
Yes.
And you have all the crazy different types of characters in a Christmas party.
And it's funny because do you have a negative view on work holiday parties?
I've been to a few that were pretty terrible.
See, and I've liked I like holiday work parties. They've always been pretty good, but I've heard nightmare stories. And so obviously the people that they were portraying in the video were those people that take that holiday party to the next level of nightmarish.
I mean, once again, I think a lot of these ads are going to be capitalizing on the shitty year quote that we've had, like the crazy different type of year. So anyways, great ad.
Good stuff, Miller Lite. You guys always put up some good content.
The next one was a tie for my favorite one.
The BMW?
BMW. So I saw this, I sent it to Koa during the middle of the week, and I said, bro, check this advertisement out. And it's so good. It's Christmas, it's COVID, it's everything.
And it has the heartstrings. Yeah.
It's everything. It's everything that you want in a Christmas ad. So let's watch. This one was on Instagram. I found this on Instagram.
Yes.
And so let's...
Nice, short and sweet. All right, let's jump into it.
And to set the stage real quick, for our listeners, if you're not watching, we're going to have to kind of describe it. I'll let you describe it, Ko.
Okay. So first and foremost, we got a family coming up together. And actually, we need to start this over, because we didn't get the beginning. The beginning part I thought was the best, when it has two cars coming up. So let's just jump. Let's refresh this.
Refresh.
Okay. So two cars pull up, two Beamers. They don't touch. And there's families from
reaching for each other.
There's grandma and grandpa on one side, and obviously the family with the kid on the other. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, crew comes up.
A little BMW pit crew.
Yep. With all the gear, helmet, full bodysuit.
The bodysuit, the helmet.
They put the bodysuit on, and that's how they can embrace.
They suit him up, and then they embrace in a huge hug. Great. And the BMWs have like little like ribbons or whatever on it, right? Like bows.
Yes, to make it feel Christmassy.
So
and even in the background, they put the little ribbons.
They put in the background the red ribbons and stuff like that. So
yeah, this is a good one.
That's a banger.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
a good one. And it says "Happy Holidays" from BMW. So
short and sweet and so relevant.
So relevant. Like they want to go hug each other and they can't. That's a great ad. Yeah, that's a great ad. Good job, BMW.
Gosh, and your cars are so sweet. Love me a Beamer.
The reason I saw this because I drive a Beamer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And so I follow them.
Yeah.
And so I have a BMW, and that's how I found that one.
Good stuff. Okay, let's go to the next one. And this one is probably the most popular one that people at home have probably seen this on TV.
Makoa showed me this one. Makoa had seen this one. He brought it to me. I had never seen this one. Are we watching the extended version of it?
Yes.
Okay,
So
we're
this is
gonna
the
watch the
full
extended
version. I think you have to see the full version to really get the full story. Obviously, they trim it up. But anyways, all right, let's dive into it.
All right, for those listening, it's there's a girl. She's a dancer in a ballet class. She's a dancer. She's dancing all over. There's some dramatic music.
It looks like
sure.
she's brand new to ballet dancing. Like she is like she's so excited about it because it's probably brand new.
You have another video going somewhere.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, that was on there. It said the coronavirus.
Yes.
It closed down schools.
Yes.
That's what it's saying.
But she still thinks that she's has this performance going on right now.
Yeah, so it's just this girl who's practicing dancing. She's at home because schools are closed, but she's practicing day and night, practicing her routine.
And there's this little love story going on between these two.
There's a little love story.
That boy and the girl, yeah. And then she comes home and she sees that performance has been canceled.
Yeah, there's a note that says performance canceled, and she is heartbroken.
Absolutely.
She's crying in bed.
Little sister's like, oh, what can I do to save it? What can I do to help her, make her feel better? Looks like they invited a bunch of people. She created a bunch of different invites.
Yeah, it looks like.
And that was the boy. That was the boy who's kind of had this crush. And now he's on Amazon looking up, what was that, a flashlight?
A flashlight, like a big spotlight flashlight thing. So her little sister makes these invites go out that says there's a show in the street. And she invites the boy. The boy orders from Amazon.
It looks like the whole neighborhood is who she invited.
Yeah, she invited a whole bunch of people. Now she's dancing in the street, hardcore. She's all suited up.
And there's the boy.
Everyone's flipping on their lights.
To watch.
Yeah, it's at nighttime.
And that's why he went to Amazon, was to buy that spotlight.
Now he has a spotlight on her, and she is just dancing. The best part about this ad is the tagline at the end. That's where it really made it for me.
Yeah, it brings it all home.
It brings it all home, the tagline. So everyone's cheering. She just finished, and
the show must go on.
The show must go on. And little Amazon symbol. That's a great ad.
That is.
That's a great ad. If it didn't have the show must go on, I don't know if I would have loved it.
Yeah.
But when I saw the whole thing, I was like, oh, yeah, that's great. It's heartstring. Yep. It's Christmas. I mean,
it's got the heartstrings really good. I mean, the first time I watched the extended version, I was like, oh, man, this is way, like, I almost got chills because it was like, you know, she's so excited to do her performance. It get canceled because of COVID. Like, everybody else, the whole world shuts down.
She's heartbroken.
And they figure a way to
keep going forward.
And I
think that's a cool statement from Amazon, too. It's not just like... It's just such a great tagline. Like, the show must go on, and I think
it's true with what Amazon is. It's like, yes, everything's shut down, stores are closed.
But we're gonna keep going.
Our show
forward.
goes on. Yep,
love it. Great ad.
Super good.
All right, guys, the last one. Morgan's favorite.
Yes.
It's not a Christmas ad.
It is not, but it is relevant.
It is not a Christmas ad, but it's probably my favorite 2020 ad. So I had to share it with you guys.
Okay. Let's dive into it. Do you want to give them the background? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's from Match.com, and it's called Match Made in Hell. And so we'll start this up. It says 11 months ago, there's the devil in hell. Yep. Awesome looking devil, too. It looks like the devil from, that old Tom Cruise.
Hellboy. I don't know.
It's like the old Tom Cruise movie. I can't think of the name of it right now.
And he just got a match.
So he matches on Match.com. He's in a park right now. And he meets this beautiful lady.
Please. Call me 2020.
And her name's 2020.
Please call me 2020.
Oh, that's so good.
So where are you from?
Oh. And they just start doing hood rat shit together.
Yeah. Taylor Swift.
T Swift in the background.
They're at the Washington football team stadium all alone.
He's so happy.
Notice there's nobody around.
Yeah, like everyone's gone.
It's stealing toilet
They're
paper.
still in the, and he's like so stoked. He's just like hyping her up. There's dumpster fire in the background. This is a great ad.
I just don't want this year.
I just don't want this year to end.
Who would?
Comets coming in to blow up the world.
Make 2020 your year. Oh, that's a great
And I
ad.
love that. How they switched it and said 2021.
That's great. Great ad.
Good stuff.
I started by you to the match.
Oh wow, this is a lot longer ad. But that's a chunk
Yeah.
of it. That's a chunk of it.
Yeah, that's a chunk of it. That's a great ad because I think it comes out and it's like make 2020 or 2021 your year. That's just so clever,
And then they made 2020 so lighthearted.
lighthearted. Yeah,
With all of the the toilet paper, the
working out, yoga, and
all of it. They've hit almost all the COVID things.
when they were in the working out, every other machine was closed down,
Yep.
like they're doing in
Even when
gyms
they were
right
jogging
now.
next to each other, it was one over. Yeah, that's crazy.
Great ad. All right. So this week episode, like we said, short and sweet. We wanted to go through those ads real quick. I think the big thing is businesses listening to us is if you want to follow the trends, you have to address 2020. There was another ad we were going to talk about where Steve Carell was Santa Claus. And a big thing that they did in there is they were using Zoom. Like all him and his little elves were on Zoom.
Yeah, which
And
is
so-
how the world is now.
Yep. And so I think that you're going to see these companies, these larger companies and businesses marketing directly addressing the crazy year that we've had, the crazy norms, toilet paper, Zoom, no more work parties, social distances, COVID, whatever it is.
Social distancing, everything.
Yeah. They address that and then they still move forward with their product. And the people that are doing that are doing an awesome job of it.
Yes, they're using COVID as ammunition.
Yeah, they're using it to their advantage. For
sure.
And so that's the challenge for all of us in the business game.
Yeah, it's like how can you take this crazy year, spin it off, make it somewhat relevant and relevant to your product too.
Welcome to advertising, baby.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Yes.
So, anyways, all right, guys. So, next year, when we start, we're going to go back to a little bit more educational focus. So, the last few that we've done, the last last three, have been more lighthearted,
Right.
jumping into some cool, brand audits or Black Friday or whatever it is. Before that, we were really pushing Facebook and how to learn Facebook, how to learn Instagram. Well, we have more. We can jump into the ad side of Facebook. We can jump into Google websites. And so we're going to be refocusing on the educational side of things. Right. So if you're excited for that, you listening, let us know. Have you liked the more lighthearted content or do you want that more educational stuff?
Right.
I'm curious what the listeners want. But that's what the plan
For
now.
sure, going into 2021, we do want to bring up some more educational stuff, though, for sure. Like, there's so many things that are going on with Facebook and other big company
Huge stuff
that
happening
we'll
with
dive
that.
into because it's still all happening right now.
Yeah, there's a big thing happening with Facebook and another company right now, but I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that 2021.
Yeah, and then there's just way more to marketing that on digital media side of things, everything from ad strategy to our creative process, you know, and there's so much to learn. And once again, our whole focus of this podcast is to kind of bring value of what to look for, what to do, best practices, and how we can just add value to, people's lives.
Exactly, to businesses big and small. So,
all right, brother.
cool, man. So, gosh, I can't believe the year's already over. That's crazy to me. But I guess we need to close this one out. So, for you guys at home, you can always check out these podcasts on both Spotify podcasts as well as Apple Podcasts. Catch the video on YouTube. Go ahead and give us a subscribe. And then, again, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Monarch Social Brand.
Awesome. Yeah. New episodes drop every Tuesday, just so you guys know. And on behalf of the whole Monarch Social team, including myself, Morgan, and
Your boy, Makoa.
we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and
Happy New Year.
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. Thanks for being with us, part of our journey in 2020, and we can't wait to see you next year, 2021.
2021. Let's go. All right. See you guys on the next one.